If you keep falling back into the same spiral, it's probably because there's a supply line, known or unknown, that's feeding it. For a lot of us, it's isolation and comparison scrolling. And if you don't cut the supply, the loop keeps getting fueled. Let's get after it. We're going to go after one supply line so that you can gain some momentum. We can do this in less than 10 minutes. Go ahead and start a timer. First of all, though, you must note that I'm not a licensed therapist or medical professional. I'm a Christian man sharing what's helped me. If you feel unsafe or you're having thoughts of harming yourself, please pause the video and reach out to local emergency services or a qualified professional right now. Today, we're focusing in on the third C of the 6C kingdom rhythm, close. Close means cutting supply lines, removing inputs, and closing loops that feed spirals. And I need you to hear this. Close isn't punishment, it's protection. Above all else, guard your heart. And if you've ever thought, I'm just going to fail at overcoming again, I'm weak, I can't do it, that's a lie. Needing a boundary doesn't mean you're weak. It means that you're wise. It means that you're guarding your heart. Let me give you a story so this doesn't stay theoretical. I used to brew my own beer and drink routinely. I told myself it was just a cool hobby, but honestly, it covered up the fact that alcohol had control over my life. I would quit sometimes when it felt like I was getting out of control, but I never made up my mind to quit entirely. And then I realized something. Even when I was on a break, I couldn't stop thinking about drinking. It had dominated my mind. I had become its slave. So one day I decided, I'm not taking a break. I am breaking up with it forever. To me, alcohol had become mentally abusive and I was its victim. And that's what close is. You don't just try harder. You cut the supply line. Here are some common supply lines that feed spirals: isolation, scrolling and comparison, secrets, unforgiveness, substances. And today we're not closing all of them. One gate's enough today, not my whole life. And here's the tactical idea. Don't fight the enemy head on this round. Cut his supply so he can't keep the battle going. So let's do the close reset with me right now. First thing we always have to do is breathe. We're going to downshift. We're going to drop our shoulders a little and just relax and breathe. Next, name the spiral and the identity that the supply line is being fed by. Is it isolation? Is it scrolling? Is it a secret? Is it unforgiveness? Is it substance abuse or some habit maybe that's got you locked down? Pick just one of those gates. Be specific, and we're going to set the window. 8 days. 8 is the number of new beginnings. So for me today, the example is going to be scrolling. So closing the gate looks like this. I'm going to log out, delete the app, remove the input. Don't give it a second thought. Take action. Do it now. Log out, delete, block. Put the phone out of the room, dump the alcohol, text your person, whatever it is that you're going after, whatever the close is for you, do it now. Because if you think about it twice, the trigger is going to get you. Your success rate's going to plummet. Then replace the space, because if you cut the input and you leave an empty space, the wild beasts are going to move back in. Here's the line. If you take new ground too fast without guardrails, the wild beasts move back in. Close is that guardrail. So right now, put on some worship, stand up, walk around for 2 minutes. This isn't punishment, it's protection. We're occupying the space that we just cleared. Now it's time to cover what you just closed. What's your next trigger? When is the next moment that you usually get pulled back in? Set one guardrail for the next hour and pray this simple prayer. Father, help me guard my heart. Give me strength to keep this gate closed. That's it, my friends. That's close. One gate shut down today, cutting the supply line so the spiral runs out of fuel. And here's your assignment. Pick one supply line to close for 8 days. Make it specific. If the trigger shows up, don't negotiate with it. Run. This is the Joseph principle, right? You don't think twice about it, you run, or it'll get you. And if you haven't watched the video on the first kingdom seed, go back to clear to start the kingdom rhythm from the very beginning. If this helped you, please subscribe. I post twice a week, and we're building a simple rhythm to stop spirals fast without spiritual guilt and overthinking. If you're closing one gate for the next 8 days, comment one gate. I love those comments. I read those comments, and I want to be by your side in prayer as you pursue breakthrough. I'll see you in the next one.